What's going on, YouTube? My name is FG3000. I'm back in the place to be, and welcome back to Ninja Voltage. It is not an early morning down here in Austin, Texas, but it is Sam Anniversary number 10. Sam X, ladies and gentlemen, is finally upon us, and I have no idea how we made it all the way to Sam 10. How on earth are we all still playing this game? If you're crazy like me, give me a hashtag day one in the comment section below, but I digress. Let's get to what has changed in the Sam. Yes, Bandai has actually made a couple of changes in the Sam that have dramatically changed the landscape on how this works, believe it or not. So we're going to talk about Sam, we're going to do some summons, but before we do that, come on, Bandai. Usually you guys are on point when it comes to art. This is a pixelated mess on the side of my screen. I wish I could take it off. This looks terrible, but I digress. So here we are, Sam number 10, FG. What has changed? Well, you know what? Wow, am I still going through puberty? Apparently so. What has changed in Sam 10, FG? Get to the point and get to the summons. Okay, relax. Now, in the previous Sams, they function like this. Basically, you got the most points in Sam 1 through 9 by being present when the Sam boss died. As long as you were there when that final HP went away, you got a ton of points. Now it no longer works that way. Now it works based on contribution. So the more damage you do, the more heals you do, the more buffs you do, whatever you do to contribute to the death of the Ninetales or the boss dictates how many points you get. So this dramatically changes the landscape. So number one, if you were like one of those people that were like a 20k Naruto that would join an expert room to try to leech points, you can't do that anymore because number one, you're not going to really do a lot of damage, so you're not really going to contribute. And the biggest change is this: if you die, you get no points. So once again, if you're a 20k Naruto and you think you're going to be sneaky by sneaking into one of the most advanced expert rooms, you're going to die in one AoE as you always do, and you're going to get 0 points. Nothing. You get nothing if you die. And that goes same for people that actually belong in the room. So if you're a super powered, Itachi or whatever, and you do a ton of damage and you screw up and die, you get nothing. That is a major change. So that 100% eliminates the leechers and also helps people actually join rooms that aren't just on 1 HP. So the days of only joining the rooms that had these purple bars and that's it, those days are basically gone. You can actually join a room like this where all the bars are still green. As long as you do a ton of damage, as long as you contribute, you're actually gonna get a lot of points. So that is the new way that the Sam works. It remains to be seen how this is gonna be abused because I feel like everything is always abused at some point. But you can kind of tell that Bandai basically created Hashirama to excel in this new Sam environment, right? So if you die, you lose points. So what does Hashirama do? His entire kit is based on Sam 10 basically. So Hashirama can seal. So the less you allow the Sam boss to do those really big extravagant attacks, the less damage you take, the less likely you are to die. That's number one. Hashirama can boost up his resistance, once again, making sure that he doesn't die and lose his points. He can heal himself. He can do a ton of damage. Hashirama was basically built for Sam 10. Now, I know if you're a pro player and you can minimize how much damage you take while maximizing your damage, none of this is really going to apply to you. But for everyone else that occasionally still dies in Sam, you gotta step your game up now. You gotta step your game up. Also, this also impacts people that used to, you talk about the ultimates that had a 120-second cooldown. Back in the days, back in the Sam 9 and beyond days, people would go into a Sam boss, use their ultimate, then die on purpose, then come back, because that would take less time than it would waiting for your ultimate to come back. That has gone as well too. So a lot of things have changed. You can now join rooms that aren't just on the last HP. You can actually just join rooms willy-nilly now. As long as you do damage, you're good. You can no longer leech. You have to stay alive, so you have to play like a pro, and you can't abuse the system where you die on purpose to come back and do your ult faster. So a lot of things have changed, ladies and gentlemen. In addition to that, the reward list is a lot longer than it has been before. Now, as you guys can see, I am right here at 1,000,000 points. I already got my summoning tickets. It's very easy. So if you were worried about not being able to get your summon tickets, you're not going to have any problem. I brought Heroes in, who is not one of the boosted ninjas, and I had no problem getting all the points that I needed very, very quickly. So that's not a big deal. As far as how far I'm going to go, I feel like this is a really good stopping point for most people. is right around here at 9.2 million. This is pretty reasonable. If I already got 1 million points within a couple of hours of Sam being up, a 9.2 over the course of the entire event is definitely feasible. Now, if you're crazy, it goes all the way up to 33 million, but I don't think that's a requirement. I don't think they necessarily are trying to say, hey, all players go for 33 million. I think really for most players, getting the 9.2 is probably good enough. So that is the new breakdown for Sam. Obviously, Sarada's here with her brand new ultimate. Ignores users cooldown for a period. So you can spam your abilities. Interesting ult, a little bit different. So there you have it. That is the new Sam. Here I am at rank 16,000, but like I said, I'm just going for a complete set of Sarada's jutsu, and that's where I'm gonna basically stop. So that is it. That's the new Sam boss. Let's get to the summons, ladies and gentlemen. I got 52, the fastest summoner in all Ninja Voltage on YouTube. Call me out on it. Look at that. Look how fast I'm going already. So let's talk about anniversary, because at the moment it's basically over, and nothing has really changed about the game at all, unless Bandai pulls a Hail Mary on the Madara patch, right? So if they do something on the next patch, maybe this game can be saved in a way, but I have a fear. If Bandai releases Madara on the normal dead week. So if you're familiar with the way that the game works, there's a dead week where nothing happens, there's a Tam week, there's a Sam week, and then back to the dead week. If Madara comes and it's on a dead week where nothing else happens other than just Madara being added to the game, I don't think that's going to be enough. I really don't think that's going to be enough to keep this game afloat. I think even with the power and the allure of one of the most legendary Uchihas of all time, I don't think that's going to be enough to keep people. I could be wrong, and hopefully I am wrong. Hopefully they take this opportunity in the dead week to actually add some content to the game. Sweet, awesome. But I don't know. And I said this before when they brought out that questionnaire. I thought the timing was really weird, because I was like, wait a minute, the anniversary is like a month from now. Why are they just now doing a questionnaire on what type of things we want added to the game and what type of changes that we want to see? That doesn't bode well for them already working on things, but I could be wrong, because they did slightly adjust the way that the UI and the concept of Sam works a little bit. So they are working on things, so maybe irregardless of when the timing of that questionnaire came out, maybe they have some things up their sleeve already. I've seen the buildings, I've seen the leaks, I've seen all of that. I mean, we've been seeing things since like Sam 2. Like, we've been seeing leaks for things since like a long time ago. So when I see leaks, I don't get excited anymore, because I have no idea when any of that stuff is coming out, or if it's even coming out to begin with. So we'll see. We'll absolutely see. But so far, I am kind of pleased with the Sam changes. Sam 10, I like overall. I do like the fact that I can actually go into a room. However, they have kind of like, even though they have made other jutsus a little bit more important, like I was saying before, Hashirama has the perfect kit for it, right? He can seal, he can heal, he can buff defense, and that makes it so that the overall feel for Sam isn't straight damage, but it is still kinda, right? It still is kind of just straight damage, but it's a step in the right direction. So overall, I'm actually okay with it. So that is that. Kind of rolling through that. I have no ultimates so far. This is like some of my worst Sam luck ever. No ultimates. That's a little sad. Now, if you're one of the free-to-play players and you really want to get the most bang for your buck, I would not use your Sam tickets right now, because it looks as if Madara is going to be the very first ninja in the Sam 11 phase, right? He's going to be the first ninja. So if you just save your tickets now and then just pull on the tickets on the second week for Sam 11, like that second week, the Tam week, then you'll have the opportunity to use some of these tickets to maybe get some Madara jutsus if you're free to play and you're really trying to get the most bang for your buck out of that. But me, I don't care. I really don't care. I'm trying to go for everything. But so far, my luck is being really, really bad. Remember Conan? I don't see anyone ever using Conan, ever. That's kind of unfortunate for her. Oh god, Sorcery stat card. This is terrible. I haven't actually seen the the Susanoo infused Kurama yet either. I haven't actually gotten to a room where I can actually see him, so I don't know anything about him. I built up that 1,000,000 points all without actually seeing him one time, so that, oh, come on, man. Giving me all these things that I already have maxed out jutsus for. And not a single ultimate. I think this might be the very first time that I do a Sam pull and I don't get any ultimates. This is not good for the future, Bandai. Come on. I might not actually, there might not be an ultimate. There might not actually be an ultimate. Is this because I'm playing on BlueStacks? Is this because I'm sponsored by BlueStacks? Is this because that you can go down to my description below and download BlueStacks and play Ninja Voltage there? Is that why? Hashtag sponsored by BlueStacks. I should have been playing on my phone. That's the reason why. Because I was hashtags. Hey, all right, I'll take that. I'll take that. It shut me up in mid-sentence, and I'll absolutely take it. Tendo Pain, ladies and gentlemen, do have his ultimate, and now that is a full kit for Tendo. I did not summon on Tendo, and now I have his full entire, oh, that would have been beautiful. Now I have his full entire kit. Very cool. You know, a lot of people talk trash about these summoning tickets, but they're getting the job done for me. I don't know where I'm going to use Tendo. I think he's still one of the better ninjas when it comes to defense in the fortress because of the range of his ultimate, so I might throw him in there, maybe take Sakura out and put Tendo in. We'll have to see. But that's very, very cool. It gives me another ninja I can use in TAMs as well to kind of break up the monotony, which I always appreciate. More jutsus that I have completely maxed out. Very nice. Welcome back to life, Gaara. Where's Lady Chiyo? Are we ever going to see her in the game? Womp womp. More Kiba. Suigetsu. Got 12 more summons to go. Can I get one more ultimate? I'm feeling really greedy. I would like to have at least one more. But you know what? Hey, Asuma, how about you? How about you instead? That'd be nice. My goodness. Oh. Wow. Great. Great. Got 10 more, or actually 11 more to go. But that will do it. Hopefully you guys are having some better luck on your Sam pulls than I am. I mean, I can't really complain because I did get an ultimate that I wanted that I didn't have, but at the end of the day, I'm still going to complain anyway. Shout out to Neji, another character that I have fully maxed out jutsus for, as it is. Oh, come on. I wanted that to change again. Hail to the 7th, who I also don't see very often as well either. And I'm kind of basing this on TAM ninjas when I say I don't see them very often. There we go. More blue cards. Shout out to Kiba. 6 more tickets to go. Freaking stat cards. Kakashi. And more stat cards. Minato. That's just, I just see that as 5,000 AP, which I'm going to use on Tendo, so it's not the end of the world. Hinata. Shout out to Hinata. Still not getting a rekit yet. And she's definitely going to be on the back burner, I could imagine. Unless they put her in Sam 11. I have a feeling that they're not going to do Madara and Obito both on Sam 11. I just have a sinking suspicion that they're going to stretch that out a little bit. God, I was hoping for another one. Oh, this artwork in that card. I have a sinking suspicion that Sam 11 is going to kind of revolve around, oh, that'd have been nice to get one more ultimate. It's going to kind of revolve around Madara, and then Sam 12 is going to revolve around Obito. That's just my suspicion, but I guess we'll see. But that will do it. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, shout out to Hashirama, MVP of this Sam by far. Does a really, really good job there, of course. So enjoy the new format of Sam. Is it perfect? Not perfect, but I think it's definitely a step in the right direction. If you want to get the maximum of points that you can possibly do, forget all these other ones. They're not going to get you where you need to go. You definitely want to do expert, do as much damage as you possibly can, contribute as much as you possibly can, and this will give you the maximum amount of points. I do love the fact that you no longer have to worry about being there for the final kill. That is not a thing anymore. Just do you. There you go. So that will do it. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I wish I could see these, but Can't see him. I'm never going to get in there. So that will do it. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, once again, my name is FG3000. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. See you guys in the next video. Look at that. Complete. Where is it? Where is it? Ah, there it is. Complete Tendo kit without ever rolling on a Tendo banner, ladies and gentlemen. That's good. Look at that. Maxed out Jutsu there. Look at, I've never rolled on him. That one, not so much, but that's actually the least important one. Never rolled on Tendo, have a full kit. Shout out to Sam. Thank you for that. I'm done, and I will see you guys in the next video. Later.